heard stories about kids that think milk comes from a grocery store and not from a farm. But South Dakota has a program designed to teach fourth graders about how their food gets to the table. It's called Ag in the Classroom.
Do you know what a mature female hog is called? Sow. That's right.
These Clark fourth grade students and hundreds like them are learning about South Dakota's #1 industry. They're finding out where food comes from and the importance of farming. It's all part of the South Dakota Ag in the Classroom program.
This isn't a program set up to teach vocational ag, and it's not to teach children how to run a farm, but rather to teach them the source of our food supply and how important agriculture is in society today.
Ag in the Classroom began nationwide in 1981 in recognition that fewer and fewer people lived on the farm or ranch, and therefore fewer people were aware of where their food came from.
Every fourth grade teacher in the state is provided with the Ag in the Classroom curriculum. Why fourth graders?
Well, elementary students are extremely susceptible to information. They're starting to think about the world around them. We focus mainly on fourth grade with Ag in the Classroom because those kids are starting to think about what kind of careers they want.
Charlene Flieger says she's found many ways to utilize the materials in her existing curriculum.
Since it is a program that integrates so well into all the other school subjects that are already being taught, it just seems to work itself in throughout the year.
Flieger students are learning about agriculture by doing activities like working on art projects that represent corn products, figuring out math problems that deal with farming, and writing reports about South Dakota ag products.
Popcorn is America's favorite treat. Popcorn has smaller, harder kernels than other types of corn.
The students enjoy these activities and say they've learned a lot.
We should buy things that are made in South Dakota because then you can help the farmers and everything. From one bushel of wheat, it could make 584 sandwiches. In one day, a cow can make 5 gallons of milk.
That's a lot of milk, isn't it?
Yeah, more than I drink in a week.
Many of these Clark Elementary students come from a farm, but they're discovering some new things as well.
Like what kinds of animals live on farms and what kinds of crops grow around South Dakota and around in the Middle West, because that's where they get most of their food. They can go to Bakovens and they can get a lot of the stuff that may be grown in Clark, South Dakota and other places around here.
The Ag in the Classroom program does extend beyond the classroom. Farm and commodity groups are also involved. This is the second year the Pork Council has provided tours for students at Pork Congress.
And the teachers were very much for it, and one of the teachers said this is their favorite field trip of the year, so we're happy for that, thinking, you know, that there's some very positive things coming out of this.
These Sioux Falls students learned about ag careers, pork byproducts, and feeder pig production.
Pigs aren't as bad as they seem. And what else? That's pretty cool. I learned that how rough it is to be a farmer.